What's up, guys? Welcome once again to the Save Continue Newscast. My name is Ryan Robinson. With me is Tom Shelby.
Hello.
And back for the very first time, Shanae Howard.
Hi, guys. I didn't die. They were liars.
Cool.
Wait, you watched it?
Yeah.
You watched what we did?
Yeah.
You hear the part where we're like, Sinead's not going to watch this, so don't worry about it.
To be fair, statistically, that would be true. Every week we get together with news stories from the previous week that we thought were interesting. Want to share with you guys. This week we have stories from the week of September 3rd through September 9th, 2017. First up, we have Fight of the Gods.
Did you guys see this?
Yeah. Jesus looks badass.
I'm not even talking about the game.
Oh.
I have not.
Malaysia?
So, educate me real fast.
Fight of the Gods is a fighting game in which you play as different gods, Jesus, Zeus, things of that nature, whatever. Some people find it very offensive. Malaysia so much, in fact, that they banned Steam this week.
Yeah.
And then within the same week, like 2 days later, Steam took the game down and Steam was unbanned. So that was interesting.
Is that just a regional thing, or is it like not available on Steam anywhere?
I don't know. I have not looked into it. Haven't looked on the Steam store, but I think it's neat. Like if it would be cool if Steam to be like, no, we're supporting this team and the game stays up and we just won't sell games in Malaysia, right? But like it's not very realistic to like lose all those sales over one game.
Yeah.
So.
Oh well. What's going on with Okami?
Yeah. So a few months ago there was a leak for Okami HD coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Yep.
Now there has been a rating for an Okami HD on PC. So it seems like that will be the case. What do you guys think about this?
I'm excited. I want to play it. That game's beautiful, and I want to see it in Super HD.
We already had Okami in HD last generation, though.
Yeah, that's why I said Super HD, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just keep releasing it after like more and more generations.
Yeah.
Release it again and again.
Yeah, again and again.
Yeah.
Make it look slightly better.
I think coming to PC
time.
is cool. It's the first time it's been on PC.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think we need 360 and PS4 versions, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You can still get Fight of Gods on Steam. At least I can.
Not in Malaysia, you can't.
Yeah.
Really not.
What's up with the CS:GO business?
Yeah, so you guys might remember several months ago we reported on Trevor Martin and Thomas Castle kind of not being upfront with their viewers over the fact that they own CS:GO Lotto.
Yeah.
So the FTC has decided not to punish them in any way, but going forward they're going to have to disclose this information. I think it's kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like
They kind of got away with it.
yeah, it's like not even a slap on the wrist. Like nothing's happening to these guys.
Yeah.
You know. Not to mention, like, their fan base hasn't dropped hardly, like, a noticeable amount at all. Like, people don't care.
Yeah, so
you know?
Literally nothing happened. That's cool. What's up with Bethesda?
So Pete Hines recently was talking with Tech Syndicate in an interview. He announced that Bethesda this year will be putting out a new unannounced game.
Okay.
That's it. No news as to what genre it is,
No.
what it is. But this year there will be a new Bethesda game that we do not yet know about.
It's Rage 2. Thank you. Shanae,
Hey, I'm not done.
what's Tom going to say next?
Something about Guinness?
Guinness. This
The
is
drink, right?
This is my most exciting
I
one for the week.
Okay.
Guinness World Records recently released their Gamer Edition for 2018. And while there's a bunch of news in there, right?
The longest one.
I picked a very interesting one that I thought was very neat that I want you guys to guess. I almost used it for trivia, but I was like, there's no way any of us would know this.
All right, watch me actually know this one.
I think you have the best chance of knowing this.
That's surprising.
What is the most cosplayed video game character? My mind automatically was like, it's got to be Mario or Master
Hatsune
Chief
Miku
or some Street Fighter guy or something.
All right, let me like it. Like, do they mean of the year or ever?
Ever. Most cosplayed video game character. Now, obviously, Guinness World Records, the way that they are tallied, it's not 100% accurate, right?
Probably for like
There's no way that they could really know that. It's by, I think the way that it's done is number of photos of people, like proof, because they need proof, right?
Yeah.
So
Unique
photos
photos
of
of
people,
unique people.
individual people cosplaying as this
All right,
person.
of recent years, I'm thinking Hatsune Miku, but
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku, whatever.
Yeah.
That's how much I don't like her. I don't.
Jessica Nigri.
All right, actual pictures.
You guys aren't going to get it.
It's Mortal Kombat's Raiden, obviously.
I don't know that either of you actually know the character. Like, I know Ryan has seen the character because I played the game with him recently.
Yeah.
But
Singularity Man.
Lightning?
Junko Onishima from Danganronpa is the most cosplayed video game character.
I don't remember which one that
I
is.
can see that.
She's the fashionista.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense because she's a fashionista.
Yeah. I think that's fucking nuts, and it's awesome. It's awesome for a game that's that small. Not that Danganronpa is small, but like in the States especially, it's not that popular. In Japan, it's like kind of popular.
What about, would it be cool if Monokuma was the most cosplayed character?
No.
Yeah.
I think Junko makes sense. One, like Sinead said, like she's a fashionista, right? Like that's her character.
I said that.
Two, like that's not the most difficult cosplay to do.
I don't remember what she looks like, so.
She's got titties,
Okay.
blonde hair.
Well,
that-
Sinead, everybody has titties.
Yeah, to be fair, everyone does have titties.
Not everyone has titties.
What are you talking about?
No.
Me, you, and Tom all have those.
That's true. Cats have titties. Do you know that?
Yeah.
They got multiple titties.
Mm-hmm.
But also just like, you are 100% correct. It's very easy to do a cosplay of that, like of doing like Goodwill stuff or seeing what's in your closet and slightly modifying it.
And it's fucking awesome.
And like, yeah, it's also a short skirt, boobs out,
Yeah.
high pigtails. You're
Yeah.
kind of fitting it like
I could pull that off.
I mean, it's like, it feels nice to like dress like sexy every now and then. I mean, why not do it at a convention?
I wouldn't know.
Well,
And
part of
that's
me
a
is
character
like,
that's like fun to play.
when I first heard about it, I was like, you know, I like Danganronpa, but like that character dies very, very quickly.
Oh,
You
for
know?
cosplay, you don't.
Spoilies!
Well, okay, spoilers for a game that's been out since the PSP. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Apologize. Thank you.
There's a lot of characters that get cosplayed at
But-
conventions that like. I'm like, that is a very minor
Yeah,
character.
but, like-
people go after what's easy and what feels good to wear and stuff like that.
Well, I think that kind of diminishes the value of the character, Shanae. Like, yeah, it's an easy cosplay. For sure it is. But, like, Danganronpa is a series. Like, the whole thing with Ultimates, the reason that they decided to go with the best of their field with all of these students is, you know, how do you make interesting characters in one game, have that many interesting characters, right? Characters that are going to die quickly, that you're not going to have a lot of time with. You do that by making them the best at something, right? And I think that's cool. There's something to be said for that. And I think that, like, that probably did play into it a bit. She's the ultimate fashionista. That probably did play into some people's decision to cosplay as her. But to think that Danganronpa, a minor Danganronpa character, is the most cosplayed video game character is pretty fucking cool.
I had a question. What is, in the one that we played, what is the player character shown? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Makoto.
Makoto.
Makoto's Bay and Persona.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. What's going on with Microsoft, Shanae?
So a couple things. One, Killer Instinct is coming to Steam, and there is confirmed crossplay between Steam and your Xbox and Windows.
Fuck yes. When I can buy a game on one less storefront, I'm so happy.
Yeah, you got a lot of, I'm looking at the computer right now, you got a lot of storefronts on here.
Mm-hmm.
More than you need, really.
Not if I want to play certain games. It's not more than I need.
More than anybody needs.
You're wrong.
I'm right. What's up, Shanae?
Also, Blizzard's cracking down on their... other Microsoft thing.
Yeah?
Almost forgot it.
Is the other Microsoft thing Crackdown?
No, it's not
Okay.
Crackdown. It is, though, getting keyboard and mouse support to the Xbox One. And that's very exciting.
It's very vague, though, right? Because,
It
like...
is soon. Yeah, there's no date.
Well, it's like... I mean, here's the thing, right? You can technically say Dreamcast, GameCube had keyboard mouse support. PS3, PS4, Xbox 360 had keyboard mouse support. What will be interesting to see is how much it is implemented.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A lot of people are excited about it for Overwatch and like other FPSs and things like that.
But that's under the assumption that those publishers and developers will decide to use that support. The support has been there. Like PS4 has had keyboard mouse support since day one, right?
Yes.
But
Final Fantasy
very,
14.
very few games use it.
Final Fantasy 14
You know,
is the best game on there.
Dreamcast had keyboard mouse support. Very few games use it.
Yeah.
So it's nice that the support's there. It just depends. What really matters is how developers actually take advantage of that support.
Super Nintendo had mouse support. Did you know that?
It did.
I did not.
Yes, it did. Mario Paint.
Yeah, SimCity.
Oh, but back to what I was saying about Blizzard, though. They are cracking down on bans and rule breakers. Basically, if you are
A bad boy.
are a bad boy doing bad boy stuff multiple times, they're gonna just ban you.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta buy a new account and a new game.
Yeah.
Which is like pretty good. I mean,
Kinda-
a lot of people are like that instead of it just being like a season or like a silences are not going to be counted as against you, as in you're being banned multiple times before it's like a permaban.
Yeah.
So
Wonder how much this has to do with Destiny being on Battle.net.
Probably a lot. They ban you from Destiny. Yeah, I mean, just pretty easy to avoid. Just don't be a bad boy on the internet, and you're fine.
yeah, exactly. Make your mom proud.
Yeah. What about the Switch?
If you are like me and excited about collector's editions, on October 23rd, there is going to be a Legend of Zelda Switch controller that looks pretty fantastic.
I don't like how it looks. It's not for me.
I like black and gold. I think I like that combo of colors.
I assume that gold would be implemented somehow.
Yeah, it's I think it's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
If you like nice things, you would probably like it too.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? It doesn't matter that you like it, Shanae. You're not going to be able to get it.
How much does it cost?
I could get it. I just won't be able to use it for a little while.
Oh, you think
What do you mean?
because you're going to be able to walk into a store and find that controller. No, you're not.
Is it just the regular price controllers or like special expensive?
It's
don't know.
$30.
Oh, so it's cheaper than the Pro controller.
How much is the Pro controller?
$70, I believe.
Yikes. Well, Shanae, I wish you luck in getting that controller. You won't, but
For a system I don't have.
yeah. Good luck though.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
LA Noire. You like that game?
It was
Yep.
all right.
Yeah, it's a pretty alright game. Coming to a couple of pretty alright systems. Well, not a couple, a few. So it was announced that LA Noire is going to be coming to PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch November 14th. It's also coming to the HTC Vive in a package called
HTC.
HTC. I got the letters mixed up because I was looking at Vive.
Sure.
And HTC.
Sure.
You know how that happens, right?
Yeah.
And and they're actually right next to each other on the keyboard, so you can see how that would happen. But it's coming to it's coming in a package called LA War, the VR case files.
Yeah, what I don't like about it is that it's cases that were already existing cases. Like, give me something new. There's no new content other than you can do this in VR now.
Yeah, Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't play the original back in 2011.
Sure. There's that, Tom.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. So the game will be native 1080p on PS4 and Xbox One and 4K on Pro and Xbox One X. Also, the Switch version, the physical version is going to be $50, while the PS4 and Xbox One versions will be $40.
Yeah, that's
What's
not
the-
news. Like, people know that Switch games cost more to produce at this point. This has been a thing since the launch of the Switch.
Do you know what it's going to be running at, and what the specs are going to be for the Switch? Because I was trying to look at and see if it's going to be different than the.
What do Switch games run at? I don't know.
They can run up to 1080, not natively on the portable, but in docked mode.
Yeah. I don't know. But, I mean, to be fair, though, I think that regardless of resolution, look, Tom and I were talking about this last night. It's going to look better than the original version of the game on the Switch, like when you're playing it on the Switch.
Yeah, the Switch will look better than the 360 PS3 version.
And add a bonus of playing that on the go if that's something that you care about. And I feel like if you have a Switch, that might be of at least moderate importance. So, I mean, having that in a portable fashion sounds pretty cool.
As far as the cost of the item goes, we've gone over this before, but when a game is released on Switch, it does cost more to produce a physical version of that game because of the little cartridge. That being said, Nintendo does not decide the price that a publisher releases a game at. The publisher decides that.
Well, I wasn't really saying it was news, Tom. I was just telling everybody how much they're going to cost when they come out. You guys, the Miiverse, it's done. You guys knew that, though, right?
It's done last week, too.
Yep. So Miiverse is done. So as previously reported, it's going to be taken down on November 8th. But a developer by the name of Drastic Actions is going to attempt to archive as much of the posts and all that content as possible before that time. I actually have a quote here that I wanted to give you guys. So he says the goal of the project is to crawl each area of the Nintendo Miiverse website, including discussion boards, drawings, and other areas.
You better have a big team.
Yeah. So the goal. I mean, I wish him luck. I don't think that he's gonna be successful in
Neither do I.
getting everything. He'll probably be able to get some stuff, but
I think he'll be able to get a small fraction of it.
yeah. So he's got. So he's already collected more than 57,000 posts.
Yeah, but that's like what, maybe a day.
But here's the thing: is that's all in Japan,
Yeah.
and that's all just Splatoon. So think about all the other stuff.
And that's probably there's no way that's even all of Splatoon in Japan.
No, it's not.
That's probably like
It
a
can't
day
be.
or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's got like what, 2 months?
Yeah, I think the more interesting thing is finding a way to preserve it for the games that take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Things like Splatoon, things like Super Smash Brothers. Now that that's gone, what does that do to those games?
Yeah. Also, you guys heard about the shader complaints, or the complaints about the shaders for Destiny 2.
Very.
People aren't happy about that. So Bungie's Luke Smith has taken to Twitter to address that.
Put your phone down, Ryan.
I gotta read it because I can't. The letters are real small. Yeah, shut up. So Luke Smith says shaders are earned through gameplay, leveling chess engrams, vendors. We expect you'll be flush with shaders as you continue to play. When you reach level 20, shaders will drop more often. Vendor rewards, destination play, and in-game activities. Shaders are now an ongoing reward for playing. Customization will inspire gameplay. Each planet has unique armor and shader rewards. With Destiny 2, we want statements like, quote, I want to run the raid, trials, or go back to Titan to get more of its shader to be possible.
It's like saying, here's a reason for why we're being so shitty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's so fucking dumb.
Yeah. So yeah, that's dumb and it's grimy, and really has soured my enthusiasm for that game because I was actually looking forward to that game.
People are loving it. And
Yeah.
I think if you're playing it and you're loving it, enjoy. More power to you.
Yeah, sure.
But like this tactic of microtransactions on such a small scale, something so insignificant as shaders, something so cheap for them to produce as shaders.
It's just principle for me, man.
At Destiny 1, there were equipable shaders, right?
Right.
And they were not tied to microtransactions. They were not consumable. These are consumable down to the specific item that you're using them on. That's fucking nuts.
Like,
in a game that is driven by loot, right?
Yeah.
By replacing that loot and getting better loot. What incentive do you have to ever use a shader you like?
Yeah.
Knowing that that weapon is probably going to be gone in the next few levels.
Sure.
You know?
Sure. So like
for the sweet outfits.
So he says, I want people to be able to say I want to run this thing or this thing or this thing to get that shader, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I know how that shit pans out, and he is still very much, that statement is still very much counting on saying, we're still counting on you going in and buying those shaders because you're gonna.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, lame. Anyway, that's it for the news this week, guys. If you have any stories or tips or anything that you want to pass along to us, email us at savecontinuepodcast@gmail.com or drop us a line on Facebook at Save Continue Podcast. My name is Ryan Robinson. That's Tom Shelby.
Goodbye.
That's Shanae Howard.
Bye.
Later.